Guys, what's going on? Jorge Linares says that Vasily Lomachenko is past his best. He says that Vasily Lomachenko is no longer the same fighter and he's slipping. Does this give Teofimo a better chance of winning this fight? Possibly. Is Lomachenko slipping? I don't think he's slipping. I think if we're going off his last performance against Campbell, I think Campbell was just tricky and Campbell was very good. I don't think it's got anything to do with anything in Lomachenko slipping. I think Campbell was big, he was tall, he's a very good boxer, he's Olympic gold medalist, and he troubled Lomachenko. Lomachenko came up against somebody that was very tricky for him. And although Lomachenko won quite convincingly, he didn't look as invincible. And Lomachenko was making guys quit. But now you got to understand he's fighting guys in higher weight classes. They're not going to quit. When you're fighting a guy who's bigger than you, who's more skilled than you, you feel like you've got no chance. But when you're a bigger guy, you always feel like you've got a chance because you feel like this guy's smaller. If I land something, I can hurt him. So chances are the bigger guys won't quit, right? Personally, I see maybe a little bit of slippage. I don't really see slippage at all, if I'm honest. I just think that, when you step up against higher level opposition, it gets harder. And I think Campbell was a very tricky fight for him. And I think Teofimo might be a dangerous fight for him. Let's not forget, you would say, Lomachenko fought Gary Russell. Yeah, those guys were smaller. He fought Walters. Yeah, but those guys were smaller. For me, Campbell was probably his toughest fight. And let's not forget, Lomachenko himself said that Campbell would be his toughest fight. And it was. I think it was a very tough fight. Although he won quite convincingly, Linares was also a very skilled guy. He beat Linares, but Linares put him down. I don't think that's to do with Lomachenko slipping. I just think that's to do with when you fight better opposition, you're going to be tested. You're going to be hurt at times. And Teofimo, he might knock Lomachenko out. Maybe hurt him. Maybe drop him. Maybe Lomachenko has to get off the canvas and beat Teofimo. I don't think it's going to... Like I said, and if he was to fight someone like Manny Pacquiao after he gets undisputed, who knows? Pacquiao might knock him out. And this is what I'm trying to say, that as you step up competition, it gets harder and harder and harder. The guys that he was fighting in his own weight class, they were probably a little smaller than him. Maybe same size, and he was too skilled. Now, although he's a lot more skilled than these guys are bigger. They feel like we just need to land on this guy and we can hurt him. Teofimo's a big lightweight. If he lands on Lomachenko with that right hand, it could be game over. So, again, I don't think Lomachenko's slipping. I just think he's fighting guys that are now dangerous for him. So, you're starting to see him more vulnerable in fights. And I think moving forward, I think the fights that may be presented to him, like Haney, Davis, Pacquiao, other fights, I think those fights you'll see, it's not slippage. It's just that he's fighting better fighters. He's fighting bigger fighters. He's fighting skilled fighters. He's fighting fighters that are going to stylistically cause him a lot of issues. So I don't think it's got anything to do with slippage. I honestly don't. I think Lomachenko's the same guy. Let's not forget Lomachenko, although he's had a long amateur career, in his professional fight, he hasn't been in a lot of wars. They've been quite one-sided. Guys have struggled to hit him. It's not like he's been in a lot of tough fights. He's out, outskilled a lot of fighters. But now we're starting to see more vulnerabilities, probably because he's stepping it up. And I think we're going to start to see him in more competitive fights now. Not from a points point of view, but actually him getting hurt. We're seeing more vulnerability. We may see a lot more of that. But I don't think it's got anything to do with him slipping, if I'm honest. So that's my take on the situation. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.